Hey guys. Hello. I don't know. Hey guys, just got out of the shower, so I just got done playing 3 stories in Octopath Traveler 2. I gotta scratch my back. It's a good thing I got this grab extra. Fun fact about this back scratcher. So I was telling my mom, I was like, oh, my back itches and I'm not flexible, like bulging muscles. Like, see this? Oh, bulging muscles. But like, I'm not as flexible as I was back in like high school or university. So I asked for a back scratcher, and my mom goes to her room, gets me this back scratcher, and proceeds to tell me that this back scratcher that I hold in my hand that you see here is like old and was in the family for a long time. So it's basically like a family heirloom, I believe. This is what I remember off the top of my head. I just remember mom saying like, oh, this is ancient or something. And I was like, you're telling me that this here is a family heirloom? And we had a good laugh about it. But yeah, got a scratch. Ooh. Sometimes a back scratcher is more effective than my fingers. Also, I just cut my nails, if you just noticed. I cut my nails. Cut my nails before I went to work today. Anyway, hello guys. Today, it's Japan planning. As you see in the title of this stream, I am planning to do some more planning in Japan. In case, I want to check out other things. It's been thoroughly planned by one of my friends. So it's like, okay. But I'd like to do some more looking into. If the music's too loud, please let me know. I will check my Twitch app. Oh, apparently I was on Iron Mouse's stream. Hold on. I'm gonna take out my earbuds. Hello? Might need to turn down the audio output capture a bit. Let me just turn that down a bit. There we go. Because I think the music's about a little bit. Let's see. Hello. I think it's fine. If the music's too loud, just let me know. I'll do something about that. But yeah, I just wanted to put some chill stuff on, and then we're going to get into it. I just want to look at some extra stuff. I also have the Discord, the server, which one of my friends made for this trip. And I'm like, alright, cool. So, because I started a messenger group, and my friends put it upon themselves to make a Discord server, because that way they have it's more organized. And I'm like, okay, sure. Well, I really didn't have a say in it. They kind of just made it, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, anyway, I just want to look up some stuff. They have one of my buddies who basically took charge of this trip. He's provided tons of source material about where to go. And he's booked hotels. I don't know if he changed the hotels, because like more people were added on, and it was just like, oh, it was set until stuff happened. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll figure this out. I actually don't know. I haven't been really keeping track of it that much. I go in every now and then to glance at what's going on, like, the Gundam Tower, which apparently still stands. But anyway, we'll get into it. Let's go to the live scene, guys. Yep, and as you can see on the bottom right corner, that is the artist signature for that Shantae background I have. For some reason, the window capture, well, for the Google thing, like, the Google window is just, like, not tall enough or wide enough to get to the bottom there, and it won't center itself either, is on top or bottom. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll leave it on top. We'll get to see a little bit of Shantae's feet, whatever. But yeah, no, I just wanted to just go into it, look at some stuff in Japan, and I have some lo-fi radio music going. So first off, Gundam exhibit. Tokyo. Singapore! Whoa. The Gundam base Tokyo. Gundam Factory Yokohama. Where's the place for it? Oh, wait. Wait. I forget. I have to do this. I forget. I have only one computer screen, so I have to. No. I want to make it shorter. Hold on. Okay. And then. There we go. Just enough so I can still see chat, and then I get to fix this. Okay. We're gonna center it. Oh, actually, better yet, we'll do it like that, so Shantae stares into your soul. Okay, so we're gonna go get into it now. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna look in the Discord server real quick. That's why I have my phone with me. Okay. Oh, apparently there's street karting in Osaka. So I do have the link to it, and I might as well just type it out. I'm too lazy to open Discord on my laptop, so we're just gonna go into it. English. Osaka.html. Okay. Let's see, did I get it? Your connection is not private. Back to safety. Ooh, okay. Let me try that. Let me actually type the whole URL. Something is wrong. 404, page not found. Warning, Streetcart is healthy and adventure. Streetcart is healthy, adventurous recreation service that provides our customers the opportunity to ride our custom go-kart on the street. Streetcart is in no way a reflection of Nintendo, the game Mario Kart. That's so funny. They have to be like, this is not Mario Kart, guys. Because I've seen some YouTube video thumbnails with titles like, oh, Mario Kart in real life. This is funny. We do not provide rental of costumes of Mario series. Streetcart is a very exciting, once-in-a-lifetime experience tour you can enjoy in the streets of Japan. Safety is our top priority. We wish our customers to respect the safety of yourself and others while having fun. Thank you. By using this site, you agree to our privacy policy and our terms of use. Yes. Wow. Okay. Take on a street go-kart through Tokyo. I guess they're not wrong. Once-in-a-lifetime experience. Once is never enough. Oh, yeah, for sure. English. Oh, they even have a Japanese. What happens if I click that? Oh, it's all in kanji. We're gonna do this. Wow, that's cool. According to my buddy, he said he would reach out to the go-kart tour company to reserve a tour of Osaka. $165 to $200 depending on add-ons. You'll need an international driver's permit. And then he did a poll, like who's gonna go, and I plan to go, because it looks cool, I want to do that. Street go-kart tour, real life superhero go-karting in Tokyo. That's so cool. Alright, I actually do need to look at the schedule. So, my buddy who took charge of this vacation of mine, he also made, like, a spreadsheet of everyone that's going in, and I kid you not, when I started this, so I wanted to go to Japan, right? So I started this whole thing. I started it. I made the messenger chat, and then it was a couple of buddies of mine. Some of them flaked out because it's too expensive, which it's fair. A ticket to Japan is $1,500, if not more, plus insurance, round trip. So going there and going back. It would suck if you got one way and you just didn't have enough money to come back. Always do round trips. It's better that way, in my opinion. I've done a lot of international traveling because of my parents, because I'm Filipino and I'm the first generation of my family to be born in the U.S. So every 2 years we try to go to the Philippines. So I'm just like, every 2 years I'm like, Japan's right there. I'm excited. I've been talking to my friends in Japan, saying that. So this is their thing. Spec, voice, price, access, FAQ. They're FAQ. Company, booking, other shop. Booking? What is this? Attention, streetcar is an activity driving on the public road in Japan, so you need your effective driver license in Japan. The driver license for residents in Japan, okay. SOFA driving license for U.S. Forces Japan. The SOFA driver license for U.S. Forces Japan is acceptable. International driving permit used by AAA or AATA is acceptable, and the stateside driver's license with U.S. military ID are acceptable. Oh, so they chose the different passports. Booking by telephone. English and Japanese supported. Ooh, boy. I really do need to practice my Japanese. If you guys didn't know, I bought the lifetime subscription of Rosetta Stone to learn Japanese, but because of everything I've been doing, I've become unproductive in learning my Japanese. So, Nihongo wakaranai. So, I know a couple phrases here and there from anime and a little bit from Rosetta Stone, but it's just like, I want to be able to hold a conversation, not just be like, ooh, kawaii desu ne, yabai desu ne, or, you know, just know some words. I need to get into practicing it, because it is September 9th. I am leaving for my trip to Japan on the 25th of November. So I think it's literally is it the day after Thanksgiving? Let's look this up, guys. Thanksgiving Day. I forget when. It's the 23rd. I leave on the 25th, so it's 2 days after Thanksgiving. So I was half right. Whatever. But yeah, so I got, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. I need to get my JR Pass too. So let's look at the JR Pass. I was talking to my buddy the other day because I was watching his apartment. Like, he came back and I returned his apartment key, and I was like, yo, I just had a little chat before I had to let out, because I had a dinner later that night, and I was like, I am only here to drop the key. I can't catch up as much. I gotta go. So he actually set an alarm on his calendar to buy the JR Pass, which is funny. If you guys don't know about the JR Pass, it's literally a railroad ticket, or like a train ticket for your stay in Japan. See, JR Pass Shinkansen, one ticket for all of Japan. Reserve a seat number charge, or just hop on. Choice is yours. Get your pass now. Free travel advice, free guide and map, 20% online discount. Order a JR Pass online. So, and apparently you have to buy your JR Pass 3 months before. So, hey, is this a legit site? I think it is. JR Pass, freedom to explore Japan, Rail Pass, JR Pass, unlimited Japan rail travel, starting from $210 for 7 days. Oh, okay, 14-day JR Pass is $335. Oh, I want to get that. Yeah, they all, apparently in Japan they offer pocket Wi-Fi. So with pocket Wi-Fi in Japan, you get constant access to the internet with high-speed unlimited data. So I need to order that. Then there's also the hotels. There's a lot to take into account. This is going to be my first international travel without the help of my parents, so this is really big. This is the vacation. This is the vacation for me. So I need to order mine on, because I leave on the 25th. Hold on. That's not the calendar. Where's my calendar? That's my notification. Oh, there it is. So it's the 25th. So I need to order, I get there on the 26th of November, so I need to order mine on the 27th. It's 3 days. Ooh, 2 tickets. I don't know. What is this? What is the JR Pass? How to use the JR Pass? JR Fare Calculator. Find out how much you can save using the JR Pass. I'm probably going to spend all my money on just literally getting around Japan, honestly. So. What is like... Let's see. I don't know. Oh, what? Well, why am I like wondering when like literally the video? I'm like, how do I use it? I'm like, it just says right there. That is definitely a foreigner. Wait, hold on. Step 1 exchange office. It's in English. Fill in form. Okay, nice. You have your passport. Oh yeah, you need your passport. Activate your GR pass and don't forget your passport. So you activate it. That's nice. Who they pay for this? Is that? Hold on, wait, whoa. Is that Sea-Dog VA? Is that Connor? Is that actually? Oh, that can't be Connor. That can't be Connor from Trash Taste, is it? Mitdom Bus. No, I don't think it is. I don't know if that's a shirt he'd wear. Is it? No, it's not him. He looks like him. I don't know why. Simple access to Japan Rail. Oh! They have... I forgot, they're super manual. Bro, that's great. I love it. I can't... Yeah. Whoa! It's a Japanese train station! Explore Japan in speed and comfort. Okay, so I activate that. Enjoy your trip. So that's how you do it. Okay, what is the JR Pass?
Plan good value, unlimited travel across Japan on the world-famous bullet trains.
Whoa! Oh yeah, actually, I actually do. That bullet train was a technological advancement. I was like, oh, using electromagnetism, huh?
When you arrive in Japan, activate your Japan Rail Pass at the Japan Rail Exchange and Osaka Kansai International Airport. With the Japan Rail Kansai International Airport, Tokyo Haneda and Osaka
Because I'll be going to
Kansai
Tokyo Haneda
International
Airport.
With the Japan Rail Pass, you can enjoy unlimited Japan Rail comfort. Travel is as simple as that.
One ticket. Okay, so it is right. Let's see. JR Fare. Oh, cool! They have a calculator. Wow. Oh wow. Oh, this is. Oh, I'm glad I have some expenditure for this trip. Ooh, I'm gonna have to save up money. It's gonna be a couple of checks. Ooh boy. I'll be able to go. Like, if you guys didn't know, I know for a fact, me and my buddy that took over the whole planning for Japan thing, we both bought our tickets in April. Because I made it a thing where it's like, okay guys, the time to buy the ticket is in April. So in April, I bought my ticket, and I was on a Discord call with my buddy, and we both got our tickets. So yeah, so the round trip ticket is already paid for. Now everything else in terms of transportation in there, lodging, food, yeah, no, that's going to happen when we get there. So there's been, my buddy's posted a lot of videos about what to do in Japan. So like, they're mainly physical currency, not so much digital currency. So I'm excited and scared because I'm just gonna be like, this is the first time. Oh, that's the. If you guys are wondering, this is the music. No copyright lo-fi hip hop beats, because apparently whenever I use lo-fi, find some lo-fi online for my streams, like it gets hit with copyright. I'm like, seriously? But oh, I didn't know that. So I just found that. Do's and don'ts of Japan. 10 tips for first-time travelers to Japan. Japan Rail Pass. Sponsored. Travel beyond Tokyo. Respect the local culture, find the right rail pass for you, manage the language barrier, have plenty of cash on you, get yourself a pocket Wi-Fi, stay at Roacon, which my buddy reserved one. Use a luggage transport service, make reservations for restaurants, take your trash with you. Let's go through this, guys. Alright. I had Hot Pockets for dinner. I'm feeling it. I also got like a Coke from Chili's. Just a to-go Coke. And I'm like, and I brought it home. Anyway, so yeah, Hot Pockets with his Go Coke chili. Epitome of saving money. Being broke. I'm kidding. Okay, so number one, travel beyond Tokyo. With it being your first time in Japan, chances are you're going to want to visit the mighty capital city of Tokyo. Maybe the most famous place in Japan, but don't make the mistake of thinking that's the only place to go. You may have heard of other big cities like Osaka and Kyoto, but lesser known destinations like Nagano and Yokohama are also well worth your time. We haven't even mentioned all of Japan's great parks and outdoor destinations either. Yeah, there is a lot more places. There's Kyoto, there's Osaka, like that, like I just read. Like there's so much to see in Japan. Like I am not going to be able, like I am going to be there for 2 weeks. My buddy is going to be there for a week and a half. And another 2 of our other friends are going to be there for 2 weeks, but it's not lined. So this vacation that I started just turned into like everyone is there, but we are going in certain times and leaving at different times. So we're not all together. It's kind of just out. It wasn't really what I envisioned at the beginning, but it's just how it is now, and it's like, okay, I guess. So my buddy has planned everything for while he's there. And I'm like, okay, I need to think about the rest of it, because he's only going to be there for a week and a half. I'll be there for 2 weeks, so that means what do I do with the other half? Like, I need to figure out that part too, so it's going to be a lot, because he's been doing a good job in terms of just getting everything together and planning it out the best that he can. And it's just like, okay, because we have two of the friends that well, hold on, how do I say this? Because I didn't originally invite them. They just ended up being invited themselves in. And I was like, oh, since you're my friend, it's fine. It was one of them, which turned into 2 of them. Oh, it was a whole other thing. And I was like, no one reached out to me and said, is it okay for these people to join us? My buddy just told them about it and then just added them into the chat. And I was like, you didn't even ask me, but since I know them, it's cool. So, yeah, so people I invited, 3 of them aren't able to go. 2 people were just invited themselves in, because one of them got invited in, which then brought the other person in. So there's that, and then we got another person in now, and I wasn't asked if it was okay for them to join either, and I'm like, I don't even know who this guy is or this person is. But so essentially what's funny is we lost 3, but we gained 3. Yeah, I have to look at the schedule. The schedule's chaotic because not everyone is going in at the same time and everyone is leaving in different times. Like my buddy again, like is there for a week and a half. I'm there for 2 weeks. Another one of my friends is going to be there for 2 weeks also, and they are going to be in Korea and then meet us in Japan. Like it's crazy. But so yeah, I just thought it was funny. Like, oh, this is just how it ended up being. So if my first trip to Japan is amazing, which I hope it is, I would love to go again next year. I kind of want to make it kind of like a yearly thing to go, because I really like Japanese culture. Like, sure, there's anime, there's manga, but I'm there for the culture, and not only the culture, I have made friends from Japan, and I want to meet with them, and I want to catch up with them. I want to interact with them. I miss them. I haven't seen some of them for like years, like a decade. Actually, a decade. Oh my god. My first Japanese friend I made was in 2013. It's 2023. It's been a decade. I've actually caught up with them. Some of them are like in business, and I'm like, guys are built different. I'm just an engineer with 2 degrees. But like, yeah, they're international. I'm like, ah, sheesh. Anyway, respect the local culture. No matter which country you visit, you should try your best to respect that country and follow local manners and etiquette. Japan is no different. So do your best to learn about Japanese customs to avoid being rude and causing offense. Some basics to know include removing shoes when entering homes and some businesses, don't tip at restaurants, cover tattoos so they cannot be publicly viewed, bowing is a common sign of respect when meeting people, stand on the left on escalators. I've actually seen some clips of it on YouTube. I'm like, oh. 3. Find the right rail pass for you. One of the most common pieces of advice for a first trip to Japan is to purchase a Japan rail pass. Purchasing one of these rail passes, you can travel on participating trains, bullet trains, buses, and even some ferries as much as you want. A JR pass can be an excellent way to save money on traveling about Japan, but it's always best to do research to see what type of pass is the best value for your trip. That's because, while there are Japan-wide rail passes, there are also regional passes that might better suit your needs. 4. Manage the language barrier. Unless you already speak decent Japanese, you may be worried about dealing with the language barrier. While you find it useful to try learning a little Japanese, it's not strictly necessary for tourists. In larger cities, you will find many Japanese people speak quite good English, although they will probably be modest about their fluency. To make life easier, have the Japanese dictionary in Google Translate downloaded for offline use, or write down place names in Japanese to show people where you want to go. That is actually a good piece of advice. I should probably take that because I'm just gonna be like, I don't know, Ryokan doko desu ka? Like, be a robot. I don't know. 5. Have plenty of cash on you. While Japan is definitely seen as a modern country, one modern Western practice that is yet to take hold is the ability to pay for everything with a credit or debit card. Japan is still very much a cash-based society, so you'll definitely need plenty on hand. The next challenge is getting money out, as only ATMs at certain places such as post offices and convenience stores like 7-Eleven accept foreign cards. So, I actually looked this up on Google, and if I remember correctly, you cannot use a debit card outside the States. I live in the States, and I had to look this up. Because I went to New Zealand last year for my niece's wedding, and I tried to pay with my debit card. It didn't work. Like, it literally declined the card, and I'm like, so I had to go to an ATM, and I had to use my bank card, which then did a charge because it's like, oh, it's a conversion rate from US dollars to New Zealand dollars. And so I had to deal with that. So, yeah, so credit card. Oh, credit card do's and don'ts. Credit card can be used outside the States. States. Oh wait, where is it? If a business accepts credit cards, your Visa or MasterCard will likely work fine. The other two, American Express and Discover, do have a global footprint, but they are accepted at far fewer merchants. Wait, hold on. Oh. Maybe I phrased that weird. I found it on Google. Can I use my... Oh, there it is. People also ask, can I use my credit card from another country? Tell your card issuer of your travel plans in advance so they don't assume that your card has been stolen and used without your consent, which is a thing. Use a credit card with no foreign transaction fee. Call your credit card issuer before leaving. Avoid dynamic currency conversion. Memorize your PIN. So, yeah. And I believe there's also, I looked this up, debit, because I mainly use my debit card. Yes, you can use your debit card internationally, though you may incur in foreign transaction fees. What the heck? Depending on where you travel, you might find merchants that only accept cash or may only accept cards from specific issuers, so it's a good idea to have a mix of payment methods with you, like PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, Venmo. I have all of that, so. I thought it said no. Which US debit card can be used internationally? If you have a MasterCard or Visa debit card, you can look forward to using your card in over 200 countries and territories across the world. You can also use your card for online transactions on international websites. Avoid fees. Okay. So basically, from what I'm understanding, you do need to go to your bank before you leave before I leave to Japan. Like, I need to go and say, hey, I'm going to Japan for 2 weeks. Just want to let you know in case you think, oh no, something happened. And then same thing, so gotta go to my bank. Okay, so that covers that. All right, get yourself a pocket Wi-Fi. Has there ever been a better travel tool than the internet? From looking at maps to checking the opening hours of attractions and much more, being able to look things up while you're out and about is super useful. Since data roaming charges are rarely good, you're going to need to solve your own connectivity dilemma. One of the easiest solutions is to get a pocket Wi-Fi, a little device that will provide unlimited internet wherever you go. So there's plans to get a pocket Wi-Fi, so there's that. 7. Stay at a ryokan. A great way to make your first Japan trip feel special is to include an experience that you could only find in Japan. While there are many exclusively Japanese cultural experiences that you could pick, staying at a ryokan is definitely one of the best. These traditional inns can be found across Japan and embody long-standing parts of Japanese culture. Guests in ryokan get to stay in traditional rooms, eat authentic regional cuisine, and best of all, bathe in typical hot springs known as onsen. Onsen episode! Everyone's like, oh, onsen episode! My problem with onsen is it okay? Because I actually back in university, I was part of the Japanese Culture Society, and I did a presentation on hot springs. And what I looked up is it depends on the onsen you go to, whether you can be butt naked or you have to have, like, there's like swimsuits or just towels. Like there was one that says, I don't know. I don't remember much from it. Like I did it and that was a one and done thing. But yeah, there's etiquette when you go into onsens. I think they have swimsuits for onsens too. So there is a thing for that. Yeah, so I would like to, like, I remember, like, I talked to some of my friends that went to Japan. Like, I had friends that went earlier this year to Japan. Like, it was the trip for them. And one of the issues I remember one of them said was, they were like, oh man, I kind of feel self-conscious about being naked in the onsen. I'm like, bro, that's understandable. Me, there's stuff here near my area. There is Spa Castle. And me and some of the peeps from my Japanese Culture Society. Where are the subtitles? Hey, Blue, what's up? Hey, where are the subtitles? Oh man. Well, you gotta turn them on. So let's see. Oh, when I go to Japan, I have Japanese friends. They'll do the subtitles for me. They clearly understand. Don't worry, it's all good. I'll just be like, hey, can you scribble on a piece of paper in English and just like put it underneath them so I can read? Yeah. See, that's what I mean. But yeah, it's Spa Castle. Like me and the guys, we would go in there and like I've already bathed with the boys. Oh, that sounds so wrong. But like in an onsen, like I was in a hot spring with the guys. Mind you, I wear glasses, so I took off my glasses so I don't see anything. And I'm like, okay, cool, what's up? And just a couple of dudes sitting in the pool, 6 feet apart, because they're not gay. I'm kidding. That meme will never go away. But yeah, no, I've experienced. Okay, onsens in Japan are way different from Spa Castle, but the experience of bathing naked in front of others. Is that how you say it? Yeah, bathing naked in front of others. Like, I've been there. Like, if any of you guys are a Boy Scout? Because I'm a Boy Scout. Well, yeah, I guess. I was a Boy Scout because I'm no longer active, so I was a Boy Scout. I am an Eagle Scout though, so I was a Boy Scout, and there was a program called Philmont, and if you don't know what that is, it is basically 2 weeks of no technology, half your weight on your back, and you trek through nature. There are specific courses, and you trek through them. It is 100% all natural. Like, there are places where you just have to bathe you have to shower. Like, we kind of are just like, okay, whatever. Like, you look this way, I look this way, all that stuff. So, I mean, it's nothing new for me. Just don't make it weird, you know? So, in terms of onsen. So, stuff like that is like, I have experienced it. Now I will experience it in a different setting. So, I just have to know what the onsen rules are, because every onsen has its own rules. So, keep that in mind if you ever go to Japan. 8. Use a luggage transport service. Convenience is a big part of modern Japanese culture, and one service that will make travelers' lives easier is a luggage transport service, commonly known as takuhaibin. They are a certain type of delivery service that transport all sorts of items with next day delivery. Why this is useful is that they are able to transport luggage for travelers for an affordable rate. In the right circumstances, it can sure beat trying to lug a big suitcase on busy trains. 9. Make reservations for restaurants. Foodies will have a great time in Japan exploring the depths of Japanese cuisine. One challenge they may encounter, though, is actually getting a seat at some of Japan's best restaurants. While traditional pubs known as izakaya are famous for having limited seating, we're talking just a few tables. Many of the best restaurants are equally small. It's common to see long lines of people outside the trendiest restaurants. Making reservations is then the recommended approach, either through your hotel concierge or dedicated reservation websites like Pocket Concierge, which I didn't know about. Really, I guess I should look at some Japanese restaurants. I like the point of this stream is I was like, oh man, I should probably do some more research on Japan. So I thought I'd do it on stream. So honestly, I was like, it's an incentive to plan for my trip. So 10, take your trash with you. It probably won't come as a surprise that Japan is typically a very clean country, but what may surprise you is the total lack of trash cans anywhere in public. Partly this is to do with Japan's approach to waste, but it actually mostly stems from an anti-terrorism measure introduced in 1995. If you have trash you want to get rid of, take it with you back to your hotel or find the nearest convenience store as they have bins there. That is interesting. I didn't know that. I knew about the see-through public restrooms. Like, there was like a public restroom, like in a park. Like, the windows are transparent. You go in there and you lock it, it immediately stops being transparent using some sort of technology. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, but what if it didn't work? What? It's glass. What if someone breaks it? Then your moon is there for everyone to see in broad daylight. Alright. Oh, there are capsule hotels. I know one of my friends is interested in going to a capsule hotel, and I'm like, I don't know. There's so much to do in Japan that one trip is not worth it, and that's why I'm like, if I go this time, I want to go again. And I can't wait to see my Japanese friends. We've like talked on and off on Snapchat and Instagram. It's just like, I want to see you guys again. I miss you guys. Yeah, so JR Pass Freedom to Explore Japan sponsored this thing, so that's cool. Alright, I just wanted to go over that. I did plan out my plan at first, and then my friend that took charge was like, oh, let me tell you, like, you have way more time that you could use for, like, other stuff. Let me show you how to plan for this. And I'm like, okay. I remember, like, I sent my plan. It was just a rough plan. Like, nothing solid. Hold on. Is he? I don't know if he watches my streams. It's like, is he gonna message me? Ooh, no. But I remember I sent my plan and he was like, what? Yeah, no, I just remember, like, I set my rough plan, and then he basically critiqued it, and I'm like, oh, okay, so, that means I just have to do more research, and I'm like, dang, I just had a general outline, man, like, what the fudge? And what makes it funnier is that this is gonna be his first ever international trip. I've done multiple. So I'm just like, okay, buddy. Alright. I'll take that and move on. Because the way I envision it, the way I plan things is usually just I have like a main goal and then just everything, there's like a lot of leeway in between, but the main thing is I go here this day, and then I have all this downtime to decide what to do. I have a bunch of freedom. Like, there's going to be things that are hard set in stone, but I want to have some time to just do whatever. Be lazy and lay in the hotel all day, because I know I did that when I was in Hawaii. I just stayed in the hotel. I was like, oh, I thought I would travel, but nah, I just want to stay in a hotel. So, yeah, that's how I did it. That's my vision of planning things, but to each their own. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the schedule. So yeah, we do have a schedule. It's pretty thoroughly planned. It's on an Excel sheet, which it's good. It's good. My buddy that took over, he made things. It's really good. It's really well done. Like there's a schedule, things we'll buy, checklist foods, like legacy travel estimate and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, so when am I coming in? When am I coming in? I literally. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my. I forget. How long are we in? Because the main thing is Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, I think. Even I've forgotten. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's Kyoto. We'll be in Kyoto for 3 days. Then we'll be in Tokyo for 5 days. And then there's a trip to Hakone. And then literally for me, I have December 6th to the 9th. So I have 4 days of like free stuff. Like one of my buddies, they are going to leave with me, but at a different airport. So we're both leaving Japan at the same time. So yeah. I don't even what was my plan? Hold on. Did I made one, right? I like how I'm asking you guys, but it's like, no, I made one. I actually, let me look at my Google Drive. Let's see. Ah, here it is. This is it. This is it. Alright. Okay. So this is my rough plan that I sent to the messenger chat before the Discord server was ever made. This is the rough plan I had that my buddy was like, oh, let me teach you how to plan. And I'm like, okay. So, as of right now, my plane will land in Tokyo Haneda International. This is day 0. This is Sunday. So I'm leaving, is that right? Yeah, the 25th is a Saturday. Oh man, I probably could have left on a Friday. It's Thanksgiving. Actually, nah. Being safe, leaving on Saturday, that's safe. Never mind. For me, anyway. So, originally it was gonna be here at this hotel. I even have the the way to get there. So like it would be walking and stuff like that. What's in red? Basically, oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. I have her. Oh, her name's on there. Oh no. Whatever. Anyway. So, yeah. And then what's in red was what was originally. The one in black is what's actually going on. So in black, it's just head to Tokyo. It's day 1. Yeah, day 1. So day 2, I was gonna hit up the Fushimi Inari Tashi Shrine. And the next day it would be heading to Osaka for go-karting, which my buddy is planning to reserve stuff for. Day 4 is Attack Nintendo World because I want to go to Nintendo World in Japan. Day 5, head to Tokyo. Then the Tokyo Sky Tree. Day 6 would be the Monkey Park. Then the Chichibu Festival on the 7th, which I'm going to be meeting my friends there. Day is Joypolis, because that's a place there. What is it? Yeah, oh, and then I put Hakone because I was undecided. I have said yes, but I don't know. The reason why I was like unsure about it is Hakone, it's going to take a while to get to Hakone, and it's like, Yeah, it's a full Hakone day trip. And there's just so much to do. And personally, the way I'm looking at that is like, that's so much to do in one day. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't do all of that. But I'd like to go, I guess. I mean, I have 2 weeks. So, I mean, yeah, I'd like to go with friends, though. The 10th day, I was planning to just walk around Yoyogi Park. Let's see. Mount Fuji was a question mark. I don't think Mount Fuji is up for grabs right now. And the next, I was going to do Akihabara. So, like, the whole anime thing, get some souvenirs for people. That's what I plan to do. And then, the 13th day, this is when I head back to the U.S. So, and transportation will mainly be through train. So that was my rough plan. This is the latest version of it. That was my rough plan, and it's named Japan Plan. But in the end, it just didn't work out because now we have a schedule now. So my buddy, he just took over. He has like all of the stuff ready. He's still trying to figure out the finer details because we have another person joining us. So it's like I'm leaving it to him to handle it. So, and I'm just gonna figure out my stuff because I don't know. I haven't really like ironed out anything just because of like how this is being planned because he basically took over it and it's just all right, I'll work around it. So, like he even asked me like, is this okay? And I'm like, sure thing, man. Sure thing. Hold on. Don't open Edge. Did you open Edge? Let me see. Okay, cool. I was scared that I opened a new window and I was scared that it would show my personal info. I was like, I didn't think this through. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to work around it. He's basically chosen the hotels. I know he's like asked me like, hey, is this okay? And I'm like, sure. I'm not in charge of it anymore. You've taken control, so play what song? What is this? What is this song? What is this? It's an ad. Wait, is this copyright? I don't want to be copyrighted. Blue, I don't want to get copyrighted. Go. Alright, I like that. I'm turning Jeff. I know that song. I won't be copyrighted. Okay, thanks, Blue. Thanks for letting me know. But I know what that is. I have heard that song, and I have heard that song in specific videos, and I'm just like, oh. So whenever I hear, so I remember I saw a certain video that had that song, and there were certain things going on. I'll say that much. And I was like, oh! And whenever I hear that song, I think back to that video. It's like, oh. So I can't help but laugh about that. So, all right. I don't really. Well, what's gonna happen? So the main thing is we're gonna arrive on the 26th, and then we're gonna get a hotel. I personally, I don't want to sleep at a capsule hotel. Like, I just want to sleep in a hotel. Like, I just want a hotel. I want to sleep in a hotel. Because I don't want to, the thing with me is, like, I don't want to do too much. The reason why I say that is because when I graduated with my 2 degrees, I know, my parents treated me to a vacation in Europe. It was my first time in Europe. Europe is a wonderful place. However, the vacation was the worst thing ever. Mom, if you're watching this, Mom, Dad, if you're watching this, Mom specifically, if you're watching this, I love you. But it was the worst vacation of my life. Because we basically went to all of the stuff my mom wanted to go to, and I just kind of was. Because, like, the thing was, my mom kept, like, pushing, like, we need to keep going here. There was, like, no time for rest. I kid you not, like halfway through that vacation, it was a week and a half, halfway through that vacation, I started losing, like, near the half end of the vacation, I lost sleep. I was losing sleep. I was stressed constantly. Whew, it was not fun. We went to Spain, France, and Italy. It was cool, but it felt rushed. Like, there was so much packed into a week and a half. And we went to 3 countries. And I was like, I was very much stressed out. I was trying to do things that would calm me down, listen to Love Live music, play Memoria Freeze. At the time I had my Switch, I just bought Metroid Dread right before we left on that Europe vacation. And I kid you not, like, it's an experience. But it was, without a doubt, the worst vacation of my life. No. I love you, Mom, but it was bad. Like, I've expressed it. I am not afraid to say it. It was the worst. There was a lot of reasons why I say that. It was just the worst vacation for me. It just was. I appreciate my mom thinking and paying for the trip. Well, I ended up having to help pitch in, but, like, I am grateful that you thought of me and thought that this would be great for me. But in the end, it just wasn't. It was stressful. I hated it. I don't mean to be rude. I just hated it. I'm sorry. If my mom saw this, she would. How dare you? Good thing I'm not famous. Kidding. But yeah, it was. No, I wouldn't do it again. Like, no. I kid you not. Like, I am not afraid to say it was the worst vacation, because it was for me. It was my graduation gift, and it was the graduation gift I didn't want. I mean, the positives out of that is that I got to see the world. I got to see Italy, France, and Spain, and I got to try some of their food. But other than that, it was not worth it. In my eyes, it was not worth it at all. We even got scammed in Italy. We got Like, we got scammed out of a total of, I think, like about $100 US. So we got scammed at a Best Western Union. So the person said that there was a fee for getting the money out. And then he offered a map. And I was like, okay, cool. And then later on, we learned that there is no fee to get money from Best Western Union. We can just get it. Like, there's no fee. And we were just like, dude, the guy scammed us. And it was at a Best Western Union. It's like, we can't trust people. We were scammed at the Romani Termini train station. Like, I only asked for two croissants or whatever. Like, it was like 2 scones or whatever. They charged us for 3. My mom disputed it, and they're like, no, this is right. And it's like, no, it's not. And then my mom gave up because it was just going nowhere, which I don't blame her. And then there was the souvenir shops all around Romani Termini, and one of them tried to scam us. So my mom said, okay, like $10, right? Next thing you know, the guy's like, oh no, 20. And I was like, hold up, stop. 10. My mom was literally about to pay 20. I was like, no, Mom, stop. He just upped the price. So, like, careful in Italy, you can get scammed. I mean, same thing in Barcelona, Spain, but just careful. Yeah, so it was an experience. There were positives, but there were pros about it, but the cons outweigh the pros in my eyes. My mom had the best time of her life, which I'm happy for her. It was great. But mind you, it was a graduation gift for me, and I didn't enjoy it. Like, I showed signs of discontent, yet she kept going. And at literally towards the end of the vacation, I literally was like, you know what, out of spite, we're going to try and hit all of the stuff on this itinerary. Because at the end of the vacation, we still had so much left, but so little time. I was like, we cannot hit all of these. And I got so fed up with the vacation. I was like, you know what, out of spite, we're going to do all of this. And my mom was like, I thought you didn't want to do it. And I was like, no, we're doing it. Because I'm just doing this out of spite. So, we managed to complete the itinerary that my mom set up. But, oof, yeah. So, that's why my views on international traveling is like, I have a main goal, and then I have all this time to do whatever the heck I want. I personally don't like it when it's like, oh, this here for 50 minutes, then there for 2 hours. Like, I'm not all about that. I just want one main goal and a lot of buffer time to do whatever I want. Like there's a main goal to be achieved that day, and then whatever else is optional. Just like that. That's what it's like. It's like a role-playing game. Like you have the main quest, and then you have a bunch of side quests. But like I want to go through the main quest and maybe take a side quest here and there, but I want to complete the main quest. You know, that type of thinking. So that's what I want. So here I am, just on my little stand talking about it. So I do not know the hotels actually. My buddy knows the hotels, but he's like, he's trying to figure it out. I believe he's gonna get it figured out next Monday. Don't know if he figured it out this week's Monday, but I think he's gonna figure it out next Monday. So, but yeah. So I don't think. Yeah. So I guess I'll just look at stuff. It's like, oh, what do I feel like doing in Kyoto? Oh, Universal Studios. I need to look that up. Oh, I was planning to just do this for an hour. I mean, I've been talking for a full-on hour about this trip and about my personal stuff. Universal Studios. Oh wait, no, Nintendo Land Japan. Nintendo Land Japan. Because last time I talked to my buddy, he said at his apartment, he said, oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to, I'll let you know about the Universal Studios tickets because, you know, they're probably up. I'm like, oh, okay. Super Nintendo World, Universal Studios, Japan. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. It's great. It's wonderful. Look, it's Chris Pratt and the Japanese girl. We are Mario. Unleash your passion to play. Team up with friends to battle rivals and power up. We are born to. Ow! I hit my earbuds. Ow! My left wrist. It still hurts. It's still recovering. My left wrist is still recovering. Immerse yourself with thrills the whole family can enjoy. Super Nintendo World. Trademark. Let loose in this incredible land of play. Join the We are Mario movement. Let's go. If you guys didn't know, there's like Charles Martinet, like he has stepped down as Mario's voice actor, and I didn't know he did Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi. Oh my gosh! And he's stepping back from all 4 roles, and I was like, Mario's never gonna be the same without you. I'm just saying. He set 8. He set his footprint in history. To enter Super Nintendo World, an area-timed entry ticket, advanced booking, or an area-timed entry ticket standby entry ticket is required. You can obtain these tickets either before coming to the park or on the day of your visit through our official app or at a ticket kiosk in the park. Note, distribution of area-timed entry tickets may end early depending on conditions on the day of visit. There may be times when entry is possible without an area-timed entry ticket, advanced booking, or an area-timed entry ticket standby entry ticket. Jesus, that's a mouthful. Check the official web ticket store for details on Universal Express passes that come with an area-timed entry ticket. Advanced booking, attractions, restaurants, stores, or photo services in the area may be closed for the day, or operations may be suspended without prior notice, which makes sense. It's how to get area-timed entry tickets, standby entry tickets, and advanced booking free. Depending on crowd conditions on the day of your visit, you may need an area-timed entry ticket or area-timed entry ticket. Advanced booking to enter some areas. What the fudge? It's literally like tier 1 and then tier 2. What the fudge? You can obtain these tickets either before coming to the park or on the day of your visit through our official app or at a ticket kiosk in the park. Now you can use the app to get area standby entry tickets in addition to area timed entry tickets. We will start issuing area standby entry tickets once the predetermined number of area timed entry tickets has been issued. However, we may stop or temporarily suspend the issuing of tickets without notice on the day of your visit due to crowd conditions. Oh my god. Before entering the park, reserve your timed entry tickets before entering the park. Timed entry ticket advance bookings guarantee entry to a busy area at a designated time. An timed entry ticket advance booking can be obtained free of charge at the park. See below for more information. Oh my lord. Purchase a Universal Express Pass. An area-timed entry ticket advance booking ticket is included in some Universal Express Pass types. Together, these guarantee entry to the area and reduce wait times for popular attractions. When purchased ahead of time at the web ticket store, note Universal Express Passes are also sold at the park, but their availability on the day of your visit may be limited and may sell out. Also, sales may be suspended due to circumstances beyond our control. I imagine it's freaking Nintendo. Okay. What else is there? Include some travel agency packages. The follow travel agencies sell packages that include timed entry tickets. Travel agency available. Whoa! Ticket.com, Penatlas, Hiss, Perfect Moments Always, KK Day, Klook, Traveloka. Ooh. That's Korean, right? It's Korean, Japanese, Mandarin. I don't know. I don't know Asian characters. I'm Filipino. We use the Phoenician alphabet. Have you seen Filipino alphabet? We use Phoenician, like the Phoenician letters. Like we use, you know how America has A, B, C, D? The Philippines uses it too. Like, so all of this stuff, you know the whole stereotype about Asians using chopsticks? No, forget that. Filipinos, sure, we can use chopsticks, but we use spoon and fork. So those of you out there, those stereotypes, like, whoa, all Asians use chopsticks. Hi, I'm Asian. I don't use chopsticks. Actually, no, I do. I just proved my point wrong. Whatever. Anyway. I would like to try... Okay, so that's the travel agency. I can't go back. Okay. Buy tickets. Official web ticket store. Okay, notice the Alipay Plus system will be on system maintenance at September 16th, 2400 to September 17th, 100 Japanese Standard Time. To enter Super Nintendo, okay, let's see. Oh, I just want to see that. Ooh, okay, so let's see. The conversion rate from, because that's the yen, that's the Japanese currency. So yen to the dollar. It's lower than it's lower than before. Dang. 6.8 thousandth of a US dollar. Because it's tenths, hundredths, thousandths, then 10,000th. 10,000th. So 68 10,000ths of a US dollar. So, wow. I'm rich. Okay. So, just in general, like, 1 yen is equivalent to 1 cent. That's what it is. Because, you know, it's the market, and with like, the whole thing with the United States economy, I don't know. I'm just going to assume 1 yen 1 yen equals 1 US cent. We're going to do that. So that would mean that if you take these two numbers, this is here. This is the actual, so this is $86. Oh my gosh. $56. Oh, they have a senior ticket for $77. Senior discounts exist. I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. 1 day studio pass. I plan on being there probably a day. Ooh, okay, I want to do this. Okay, so we're gonna choose one. I'm gonna select a date. Whoa. Hello, welcome to Universal. Okay, how close? Oh my god. Bro. So in a couple of days I can buy my day studio pass? Okay, hold on. So this is I forget, Nintendo World Japan location. Oh, World Japan location. It's in Osaka. It's like somewhere in Osaka. All right, now I want to see location. Oh, it's right there. Hold on, I gotta move this over. Boop. Okay, there it is. Directions. I like that. Thank you. Thanks, Google. My location. I'm glad it doesn't show my actual address. I would have screwed myself over if I did that. I don't think about these things. So, I'm glad it just says my location. I think I turned location off, but it just knows that we're in the States. But yeah, no, see? It's here in Osaka. It's right there. Wow, that is small. I think that's small. Sakurajima. Hollywood Dream, the ride? Bro, if they've actually... I'm sorry. I have to share this story. I remember I went to Hollywood for the first time. It was when I was still in high school. And we went on a road trip to California. And I remember going to Hollywood, and it is the most disgusting place ever. In my eyes, Hollywood has come up with amazing movies and stuff, but the actual, like Superstar Lane or whatever, like, ugh, it's kind of grody, and there's a bunch of scammers there too, and it's like, man, like, I had a vision of Hollywood, and going to Hollywood, actually, like, physically going to Hollywood shattered that vision. I was like, I don't like Hollywood. It's a place to visit. I feel personally Hollywood is a one-time visit, and that's it. I only go to California for Anime Expo, so... Just saying, Anime Expo. I like Anime Expo. It gives me an excuse to go to Little Tokyo there. It's just, I like anime conventions. I volunteer at them. I volunteer at AnimeCon and Anime Fest. So. And... Anime Frontier that started like back in 2021, but unfortunately I will literally be arriving in the middle of Anime Frontier. And apparently Callie Mariopi, Callie, I'm just Callie from Hololive is going to be an Anime Frontier. I'm like, what the fudge? I'm literally in Japan. Like, what the fudge? Anyway, so yeah, it's over here. This is where Osaka is. Boop, 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 boop. So this is where it is. So yeah, it's in Osaka. I think when are we in Osaka again? Based off this Excel schedule they've made. Return to Tokyo. Whoa, where are we? I don't see anything here about going to Osaka. Oh, okay, cool. They added a thing where we'll be at. So Tokyo, Kyoto, Tokyo. Wow, there isn't anything on here that says Osaka. I wanted to go to Nintendo World. That was one of the things I thought of when I wanted to go. So, it was funny. Like, when I wanted to go to Japan, I was like, you know what, I always put it off. I'm gonna go now. So I got the ticket, and I kid you not, nothing was in my brain. I was like, I just wanted to go to Japan. I just wanted to go. I don't know where to go. Like, in Japan, I wanted to get there, and then dealer's choice. So, as in thinking of the things to do off the top of my head, Nintendo World, Japan. Like, I want to go. I've seen on my Instagram stories, some of my friends have been to Nintendo World, Japan, and I'm like, that looks fun. But just imagine, okay, this might sound racist too, so apologies ahead of time. I am a people of color. I am a brown guy, and there's a bunch of Japanese people, and they're just gonna be like, oh! And I'll be like, hi, I'm an American Filipino. I'm just here. Don't mind me. Sweats profusely. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try and get on the train of learning Japanese. I might do that. I actually looked this up. I wanted to see if I could stream Rosetta Stone, and I looked in the terms of use. You cannot use that you cannot stream it. There are people that stream it, but in the terms of use, I actually looked it up, like on a Reddit chain. Also, that person that's in the Reddit chain, someone said you cannot, and posted the terms of use for Rosetta Stone. And in it, it's like you cannot use this for commercial use. So that basically, I saw that, I was like, oh, you cannot stream it. So I'm probably going to, what I thought of Brain Blast, so that way I don't get hit for copyright. I was literally thinking that I would just have memes playing on the background. Like, I just have memes playing in the background. Right? Probably, hey Kaicho, what's up? the fudge. But yeah, so memes playing in the background, and you're just gonna see a specific window just for the memes, and while the stream's going on, I'll literally be try to speak Japanese, and you can literally insult me as I try to speak Japanese. But Kaicho, you joined at the end of the stream. Like, this is about to end it because I want to continue some more Octopath Traveler 2. You missed it. Credit card. Credit card info. Kaicho, I have done a lot of stuff in this stream where I could have potentially released my personal location. And I'm like, ooh, I probably should have looked at this ahead of time. I did show my Japan plan. It has my logo. So, I mean, I'm not giving up anything personal, but yeah. No, I haven't. However, I've exposed Tomoko. But which Tomoko am I talking about? You wouldn't know. Only me and Kaicho know. But yeah, so I was just I'm basically, hey, hush. You see my address right there. Stop. Don't play like that. I'm scared. Don't play me like that. Anyway. Giving away some personal whatever. Hush you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm probably going to continue doing this for the next couple of streams. Whether or not I want to continue playing Holocure Save the Fans or Genshin Impact is up to me. I do want to start planning more, and streaming it is an incentive for me to do it. I'll forget you. Why you canceling? Hush you. Screw you. First you come in here insulting me and then saying, oh, you give away personal info, and then you're gonna try to cancel me, and then you just say play Baldur's Gate 3. Like, what the fuck? Make up your mind. It's like, that's not bipolar disorder, that's tripolar disorder right there. Alright, but I plan on streaming some more of this to help me get more incentive into like planning for Japan and stuff, so I might just do that. Like for an hour, you know, I try to keep short streams now because I want to play Octopath Traveler 2. My disorder is called, oh my goodness, Kaicho. This is apparently, like, I swear, every time, because I started this thing, if you guys didn't know, where I highlight my streams, like the entirety of it, save it as a highlight, and then I export it to YouTube. And you're going to see a bunch of this. You're going to see a bunch of Kaicho putting that phrase in there, or somehow making me fall for saying the phrase, and I'm just going to be like, meh, what can you do? So, anyway, I think that's going to be it for this stream. So, guys, thank you so much for chilling with me, looking at how to act in Japan. My goal for the next stream, if I do another one like this, is to be like, okay, I need to figure out transportation and stuff. You found a boba shop? Where at? Find like hotel, lodging, and transportation options. Options, not concrete, like, hey, we can do this. Like, it's just, you know. In Japan? I'll come. Say no more, fam. I'm interested. Kaicho, come with me to Japan, please. At the end of this year, please, come with me. Please come with me. Please. Nope, in here. Oh, really? You know, like in our area? DM me the link on Discord. Oh, DM me the link. I want to know. Oh yeah, I missed the One Piece event that was happening for Aqua S. I don't feel bad about it at all. I have really good sandwiches. Does it pair well with the alcoholic boba? Does it? Oh, so you went. So you went today. That's what you're saying. You went today. Thanks for the invite, buddy. I got off work at 4 p.m. You could have invited me at any point in time. Oh, you would. I had the day off yesterday. I'm playing. No, I'm playing. Nah. I was doing my own thing. It's whatever. It's whatever. But, yeah. It's a late night thing? That's pretty cool. But yeah. Oh, you were cutting it close then, buddy, huh? Then you probably came in and then you're just like, ugh, I want to use this hour to clean up. Because I've worked at like food establishments. I worked at Jersey Mike's. I worked at Steak and Shake. I worked at my family restaurant, Kizyan Filipino Cuisine. So I understand that feeling that it's like, oh, we are going to close shop, and then someone comes in, like, at the last minute, and like, oh, I'd like a sandwich, and it's like, by company law, we will do it for you, but etiquette-wise and morally-wise, screw you, because we just closed everything. Like, what the fudge? So, they close at 12. Okay. But yeah, the next stream for planning for Japan will just be about transportation options. I just wanted to put more emphasis on it. I've had kimchi fries at, like, what was that, Dango Fusion? I think that's what it's called. Kimchi fries. Ooh. I just thought of the NPC streamers on, like, TikTok, just like, delicious, delicious, fried chicken. I swear. I feel like I want to do that too for just like a couple, like probably for like 2 minutes, and just be like, all right, cool. That's so just stupid. I just do it for 2 minutes. Is it? Okay, I'll take your word for it. You know some pretty bomb food places. So I'll probably go. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this stream. Look forward for more to come like this. You don't hear my MSI dying because it's simply Streamlabs OBS and Google Chrome, so it's not dying. So anyway, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, guys. Peace. Oh. Interesting. Alright, peace.